The Palestinian West Bank is usually discussed around the world in regard to Middle East peace talks. But for the past few years, the organizers of a music festival there have been trying to encourage people to open their minds and ears to what Palestinian artists have to offer. John Yang gives us a first-hand look. It's part of our ongoing series on arts and culture, Canvas.
In a city surrounded by barriers, this music festival is breaking down walls.
We are connecting Palestine to the rest of the world using music. That's exactly what we do. If you want to describe PMX in one sentence, that's what we do. Every year since...
Rami Yunus is the co-founder of the 3-year-old Palestine Music Expo, or PMX, held in the Palestinian West Bank. It's as much about sharing stages as it is about shattering stereotypes.
This is us trying to tell the world that Palestine isn't just Gaza, occupation, soldiers, checkpoints, and all that. Palestine is also music. Palestine is also cinema. Palestine is also other stuff. And people don't see that. And you know what? We're not victims in here. We're not victimizing ourselves.
The Israeli network of fences, walls, and checkpoints, which Israel says keeps it safe, restricts the flow not only of people, but also of culture.
All I need in this life is to be free from this cage, but I need a key.
The rap group Edajah is made up of 4 young women who grew up in a refugee camp in Bethlehem. Diala Shaheen says they're challenging the status quo of Israeli control of the West Bank.
I mean, we suffer through the occupation at the end of the day. We decided to rap because it is a peaceful way to cope. We like rap because it is a way to express ourselves, and to express ourselves and everything that's happened to us as young women. As refugees, we experience occupation every day.
The group recently released a music video for their song Bala Hudud, Arabic for Without Walls.
We experience difficulties, especially because of the checkpoints when we try to leave Palestine. These checkpoints make us feel like we are not living with freedom. We don't have the freedom where we can leave from the airport from Palestine to other countries.
Their lyrics take cues from civil rights movements around the world.
2018 and look at me, still protesting, free Palestine, still screaming, Black Lives Matter, and people say
It's not the same problems that we experience, but rap did begin with the African American community, and they use it as a way to express and to share with people.
The racism they face.
Right, and we're doing the same thing through rap. We're expressing our problems and everything we face.
I want to learn.
PMX was Edajah's biggest gig to date. About 700 people were here, including some supportive Israelis. The group hopes to build on their warm reception. The festival brings international music industry insiders to the West Bank to expose them to Palestinian artists. Larry LeBlanc is a longtime music journalist.
The music they're making here is extremely exportable. It's commercial. It would work in a number of different formats. A good artist is a good artist.
When we bring the delegates from the worldwide music industry, real heavyweights, we also ask them to have workshops with us, and we learn from the good stuff they've done and from the mistakes they've done. We're not trying to copy the rest of the world. We are building our own thing based on their experience.
Festival organizers take the visiting music industry insiders around the West Bank to show them what Palestinians' daily lives are like behind Israel's separation barrier. LeBlanc has been going on those tours and attending the festival since the first PMX.
One of the big problems of the Middle East period, or musicians say they're Palestinian based, are either based in Israel proper or one of the other areas, of course, is getting out of the country and playing.
Palestinians from the Gaza Strip can't cross Israel to the West Bank without an Israeli permit. These Gaza musicians couldn't get permits, so while their bandmates played PMX, they surprised them on Skype. PMX and the delegates who meet here have helped bring Palestinian artists to the international stage. Organizers say at least 7 of the featured bands have performed in international festivals, like the all-female band Kalami. Kalami features 2 Israeli-born Palestinian women and 2 Swiss women of Palestinian descent. They first worked together in Ramallah as a kind of musical exchange program. But vocalist Mesa Daw said after their first collaboration, the band stuck.
It was actually supposed to be a one-time show, but we fell in love and we decided to keep going.
Vocalist Jasmine Albash says the women of Kalami are not just sharing their music with the world, they're sharing a more complete representation of what this isolated land and its people have to offer.
The beautiful thing is we're not coming here and go back and say, yeah, you know, it's so hard and everything is horrible. I go back and say, it was amazing. I met these amazing ladies. We had the best time ever and it was just beautiful. So I bring back beauty and it brings good beauty to me. That's the magic that I experience.
In the years to come, PMX hopes to share that magic with even more music lovers around the world. For the PBS NewsHour, I'm John Yang in Ramallah.